Have you guys ever wondered why Mace Windu had such a bad relationship with the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker? In this video, this is exactly what we will explore. Why did Mace Windu hate Anakin Skywalker? To find the answer, be sure to stick till the very end of the video. Before I go over that, however, you guys be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Star Wars content coming your way. Mace Windu was never in favor of Anakin even becoming a Padawan since he was a little boy. Yes, he was able to see his potential and how powerful he was in the Force. However, Windu always thought that Anakin would be too old to be trained as a Padawan. This would ultimately result into Anakin being in pain because he was separated from his mother at such an old age compared to other Force sensitives being taken to be trained as younglings. This would be a bad thing as Anakin wouldn't 100% devote himself into the Force, as a fragment of him would always be in pain and he would be afraid to what's going to happen to his mother because he's been separated from her, and how fear could lead to the path to the dark side, like Yoda said. Mace Windu was a very powerful Jedi, and due to his fighting style, the Pad, and how strong he was in the Force, this allowed him to channel his dark side. In doing so, Mace Windu is able to sense the darkness within Anakin, something which other Jedis can't besides Yoda. This would result to Anakin and Mace Windu being on the wrong path, since Windu can feel the darkness within Anakin ever since he was a little boy. This is why I find the two relationships the most intriguing out of the other characters. As Anakin began to grow and became a Jedi Knight, Windu is able to see Anakin's potential and how powerful he could become, more powerful than even himself. Mace Windu was becoming more impressed with Anakin during the Clone Wars, and especially with his victory against Count Dooku. However, the darkness within Anakin that Mace was able to see ultimately resulted to the fact that he can't trust Anakin, and was apprehensive of Anakin's abilities. Anakin broke the Jedi rules, as he murdered a defenseless man in cold blood. This showed the dark side within Anakin, which Mace Windu feared. Not just that, but the fact that Anakin was close to Chancellor Palpatine was another factor that played into this as well. Mace Windu would distrust Anakin because of this as well, because he could have easily ratted things out because of his close relationship with the Chancellor. Although Anakin wouldn't, because he has the utmost respect for the Council, Windu would have wanted to keep it safe and silent from the Chosen One. This was ultimately why Mace Windu was the only Jedi to speak up when Anakin was put on petition to join the Jedi Council. Mace was by no means jealous of Anakin's power, but rather just didn't trust him. He didn't believe that Anakin deserved to possess such power in such a young age, especially with the mentality and darkness that the Chosen One currently had. Although he was more powerful than Windu, and would have grown to become more powerful than even Yoda himself. Anakin, in the other hand, just wanted to prove himself to Windu and that he was capable of such power. However, after the denial of Anakin being ranked master within the council, Anakin would begin to then dislike Mace Windu, which could be a reason to why Anakin sliced Windu's hand off. Due to how much Windu distrusts Anakin, this would always put a wall between the council and Anakin himself, casting Anakin aside, which is one of the reasons to why Anakin could have potentially turned to the dark side. However, if Anakin didn't slice the hands of Windu, I believe their relationship would have been a lot stronger and would definitely result to Mace Windu giving Anakin the rank of master, as we saw in the scene where Anakin tells Windu that Chancellor Palpatine has revealed himself to be the Sith Lord. Mace Windu explicitly said, If what you say is true, you would have earned my trust. This would mean that Mace Windu would have been wrong about Anakin all along and would start trusting Anakin, and those two would have had a closer relationship than they've had for the past couple of years. But that's not what happened. What happened was when Anakin turned to the dark side and sliced Mace Windu's hand, and resulting him to turning to the dark side. So ultimately, Mace Windu could have been right the whole time to not trust Anakin. But what he could have done was to help him and to help him overcome his fears and stuff, so Anakin wouldn't have turned to the dark side. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much all why Mace Windu hated Anakin. It was the reason because he just literally just distrusted him. Thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about all of this, and I will see you guys in my next video.